Hi, and welcome back to Storytime with the Story Ninja. So, I've come across this book called Reading Matters, which is a compilation of stories and poems and a little bit of factual information, and for grade 6 learners. So, it's not your typical storybook, but nonetheless, we have some interesting stories. And I'm reading two short stories, which is more like a little folk tale. So this one is a Chinese folk tale. It's retold by Carol Kendall and Yao Wen Li, and it's called Thievery. One night, a thief broke into a house in a lowly neighborhood. He knew that even the poorest peasant owned some little thing of value, if only a few coins tucked away, or perhaps a small family trinket worth taking. But tonight, luck was against him. Husband and wife lay snoring on a rough bed with a thick blanket covering them. The only thing in the room was a storage jar of rice in the corner. Not worth much, do you think? The thief sighed. Well, rice is better than nothing, he decided. But when he tried lifting the jar, it was much too heavy to carry. He took off his padded jacket and spread it on the floor where he could tip the rice into it. So this thief was determined on stealing the poor man's rice. The thief had just turned to open the jar when the husband woke up, and by the light of the moon through the window, saw exactly what was happening. Quick as a flash, he stretched out his arm and snatched up the thief's jacket into the bed. The thief turned back with the jar. He couldn't believe his eyes. Where had his jacket gone? The floor was bare. At that same moment, the wife woke up. I hear strange noises, she said nervously. There's a robber in the house. Oh no, said the husband, hugging the thick, warm jacket to his chest. There's no robber here. Huh? Cried the thief crossly. I just now put my jacket down on the floor and it was stolen. What do you mean, no robber? I think this thief was caught out, don't you think? So, while we are on the point of being dishonest, let's find out what our next story is all about. It's called The Sticks of Truth. And this one comes from India, and it's been told by George Shannon. Right, let's listen to the story. Long ago in India, judges traveled from village to village. One day a judge stopped at an inn to rest, but the innkeeper was very upset. Someone had just stolen his daughter's gold ring. The judge told him not to worry and had all the guests gather so that he could question them. When he could not work out from their answers who the thief was, the judge decided to use some old magic. He told them all he was going to have to do was use the sticks of truth. These are magic sticks, he explained, that will catch the thief. He gave each guest a stick to keep under their bed during the night. The stick belonging to the thief will grow 10 centimeters during the night. At breakfast, we will all compare sticks, and the longest stick will be the thief's. This makes me think of Pinocchio. When Pinocchio was dishonest, did his nose not grow? The next morning, the judge had all the guests come to his table and hold their sticks up next to his to see if they had grown. Do you think anyone's had grown during the night? But one after another, all were the same. None of them had grown any longer. Then suddenly the judge called, Hey, this is the thief. Her stick is shorter than the rest. Once caught, the woman confessed and the ring was returned. But all the guests were confused about the sticks of truth. How did it possibly work? The judge had said the longest stick would be the thief's, but instead it had been the shortest stick. Why? Are you left as curious as I am? Have a think. Can Can you figure this one out? Still thinking? Well, guess what? I have the solution. Let's find out. None of the sticks were magical. I think he just picked them up outside. The only one to worry about being caught was the thief. The thief had cut off 2 inches of a stick during the night in an effort to hide the growth. But since the sticks weren't magical, it was only obvious that hers would be the shorter one. So thank you for listening to this little set of stories, and let's just be encouraged to be honest and pure of heart. Thank you.